right, let's call to order the board meeting for the Cochise County Jail District. Today is Tuesday, June 10th. We're meeting in the Board of Supervisors hearing room in Melody Lane in Bisbee. Pursuant to ARS 38431.02H, the public will have physical access to the meeting place 15 minutes prior to the start of the meeting. Any item on this agenda is open for discussion and possible action. Members of the board may attend in person or via Microsoft Teams. Members of the public may also attend this meeting via Microsoft Teams or the mobile app. The board may permit public comment during the discussion phase on any item on this agenda. To speak on the agenda, complete and return the speaker request form to the clerk of the board by 9 a.m. on the day of the meeting. We'll begin with a roll call. District 1.
Crosby's here.
District 2.
Gomez is here.
District 3. Antonori is here. All supervisors are present and in person. So call to the public. I do not have any requests to speak on call to the public, so I guess we'll go straight to agenda item number 1. Can I get a motion on agenda item number 1?
Okay. I move that we adopt the tentative budget of the Cochise County Jail District for fiscal year 2025-2026 in the amount of $19,928,931.
Second.
All right, so we have a motion discussion. Let's go to Ms. Gilman first for an explanation.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the jail district, as the board knows, is in a transition period, if you will. We are pursuing the election in the ballot measure in November to gain voter approval for a revised, I guess I'm choosing my words carefully here, tax, sales tax, excise tax. And so this budget reflects primarily expenditures related to the maintenance of effort, which is statutorily required transfer from the general fund into the jail district budget based on previous year's expenditures. So it's the maintenance of effort will maintain jail operations of the current jail, and that's general fund money that's transferred, in addition to an additional transfer from the general fund for any increase in those operational expenses that the jail, that the sheriff's office has requested to keep the jail running efficiently, and salary increases for detention officers. The sales tax revenue will not be expended. It is being, if you will, locked into contingency and can only be expensed at the board's approval. So it is, in my mind, sequestered off, and that's why it is a $19 million budget, but in essence, the jail will be running on that $7.3 million.
Gotcha. Any discussion?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I wonder if you could pass this over to our column. I have one too, and I give
okay.
the other one to our clerk. And this just has a couple of jail expenses. I noticed. I highlighted one, and there's at least one other on there, but that's just for your information, my colleagues.
Appreciate it. A lot of these, just to reiterate what Ms. Gilman said, what we have directed as the board, the jail district board, to do is to not expend any of the sales tax revenue. That the revenue, because of the way Title 48 is set up, we have a special district. We're required to transfer general fund revenue, which comes from other sources, including the regular county sales tax, property taxes, and whatnot, that was used to fund the jail operations on the general fund. Because this jail district was created, now that money gets transferred into the jail district budget, but it is not revenue spent from the tax itself, the special tax for the district. It may appear to some, and originally when I first started running, it confused the living daylights out of me, because I actually thought that we were spending this money out of the jail tax. It turned out after I got smart on this, that is not the case. So what we are spending is we are spending general fund revenue that has been transferred to the special district for the purposes of maintaining and operating the jail, much like it had been prior to the jail district, and that the revenue generated from the additional half-cent sales tax is being sequestered or firewalled or whatever until such time we get an input from the voters in November on what they want to do going forward or not going forward with a new jail district and a subsequent tax to fund that jail district. So in the meantime, that is what we are discussing here. The total dollar amount is the combined amount of the general fund transfer to maintain and operate the jail plus the sales tax revenue from the special tax that's been generated. And that's why it creates that $19 million number. But we are not spending that amount. I just want to make sure everybody understands that it is an accounting. It is not a spending, because I could hear the emails pinging on my computer now, and that is not the case. We are not spending that money. So I want to make sure everybody understands that we are setting aside the revenue generated from that half-cent excise tax. Anybody want to add any additional comment? No? All right. We're good?
You bet.
All right. So we have the motion on the floor to adopt agenda item number 1 to approve the tentative budget for the jail district for 25-26. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Motion carries 3-0. And that is it. The next meeting will be the special board meeting to adopt the tentative county budget for fiscal year 25-26. So this meeting is adjourned.